My company's Get Organised, and what we basically do with companies is we help them to become organised, as the name says, but we specifically look at their systems and their processes. And one of the very first things that we do with people in relation to what you've just said is we specifically go through a calculation with them where we show them what it actually costs a company when you disorganize. So a lot of people don't realize that up to 4 hours a day are wasted on, just people not being organized, not finding information, being distracted, not finding things they're looking for. And so if you start adding that up and you start multiplying it with what people's actual hourly wages, you realize that there's a very hard bottom line cost to companies, and that cost really starts climbing once you have very big teams in place and that sort of thing. So the key messages of what I'm trying to get across to companies is understand the cost of disorganization, but more importantly, start putting the foundations in place, start putting the right systems and processes in place to make sure that your company can function and that you've got a really good sales process and team management system in place to make your company. What I definitely say to clients is that none of the stuff that I do with companies is easy. You know what I mean? Like when we come in, when the Get Organized team comes in and works with companies, we actually cause a lot of disruption, because we're basically going, what you're doing right now isn't working for you, you know what I mean, and we need to change that. So anytime change comes into business, it's very disruptive, and what you tend to find is that a company needs at least 4 months to make a really good, sustainable change, you know what I mean. So cause the disruption, but then you help the company to persist and to work with the new systems. And around month 3, month 4, the light bulb moments happen, and then they can really just run, you know what I mean? Then you find that they've kicked in and a new habit has kicked in, and they can run with it from there. What I definitely find is that a lot of companies will say to me, but why would I need a system if it's only me? I can manage it through an inbox. And what I say is, you can manage it through an inbox now, but when you need to start hiring people and when your business starts growing, it becomes that much harder. And then what you're going to find is that you're going to be too busy to actually be implementing systems, whereas now, in the beginning of the business, you've got the time to implement the system, so get it set up, get up and running on it. Make sure that you as the business owner really understand it and get it, so that every time an employee comes in, you can just get them up and running on it, and your business can then grow as you grow.